Okay, so here, what happened here? After we delivered to the corner bookstore, what happened here?
Super A Market submits an order.
Okay, all right. So here, as part of this little section here, Super A Market even sends a check number 884 for $460.18 for advance payment on this order. Okay? So maybe they paid online, they ordered online themselves, and they submitted a check for half the amount. So,
I was trying to do this over the weekend.
mm-hmm.
This is what I did, and this is what I had questions on. I tried to text Alan, but I didn't. My question never come out quite right when I'm texting. So
Okay.
I use checking and accounts receivable,
Okay. In
and then
this case, have we sent them out a bill yet?
no.
Okay.
Oh, no. This is my other question. Okay. So I was looking at that page. It said when I read it off the page, uh, it said off of this PO, off of this order. I didn't think about looking at the order before, and I was thinking of the purchase order ahead of down the line.
Okay.
So I was thinking it was the
The
they
one
paid on.
below.
Yes. Okay. Now I see what my made my mistake.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, for this one, we'll use checking. The date will be 6/24.
Right. We received money.
Yes, so that's the first thing I did. Now, I went to my charter accounts first, and I looked it over, and I missed the account, but I went and did the research. And when I went back under the chart of accounts, because I knew that we had received money, but we're not fulfilling the order yet.
Mm-hmm.
So as I started going through, first thing I thought is, okay, we received an asset, so it's got to be like either a liability or expense of some sort. And as I start going down the liabilities, that's where I found the unearned revenue under 2,600.
Good. Because here's one thing that we're doing. A customer has decided to make an advanced payment to us. So therefore, right, we haven't earned the revenue yet because we haven't completed the job. We haven't completed the order yet. All we're doing is we're receiving the payment, right? In this case, we're going to use unearned revenue because we owe other people service now because they gave us a payment in advance, so we are obligated to go through with this order. Okay? So unearned revenue is correct. All right? So you said it was 26,000 for unearned revenue.
Yes, with a credit of 460, 18.
For the 460.18.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for my note, I put Super A Market. Invoice 107.
In this case, this would be a sales order because it doesn't say invoice, it says sales order.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, order number.
Okay.
So sales. You could do SO for short for sales order number 107.
and then I put their check number 844 or 884,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that I just put prepayment.
Okay. I'm gonna go say advance. Good. So in this case, right, it's unearned because we haven't completed the task yet. It's still something that we owe. All right? Good.
When everyone's caught up, I'll move on.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm following.
Okay. So now we'll go to our deposits. Because we don't want to forget this. And I just put the amount of 460.18 under the 99.54. Left everything else blank because I'm not ready to do my end of day deposit yet.
Good. Okay.
Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we want to go to our subsidiary ledger under assets, under checking.
Okay. General ledger.
General
Got
ledger,
it.
I'm sorry. I'm having a day. 624.
So here we are under checking.
And I put their check number 884 in the sales order 107. GJ 14. And that will be a debit of 460.18. Which now brings that over to 1743.51 in the credit still.
Ooh, no, I don't want that. There you go.
And once we're good there, we'll go under liabilities down to unearned revenue.
I think it was supposed to be before, after utilities.
Yes, we're on line 201.
There it is, unearned revenue.
Here I put the date 6/24. Under my notes, I wanted to know what this was, so I put Super A Market, the order number 107, and with their check number also. GJ 14. And a credit for 460.18, which will show you a credit balance now of 460.18. Everyone good?
Yes.
I'm good.
Okay, then we need to go to the subsidiary ledger. I went down under customers. $624. I put in check number 884. Advance payment. Invoice. I still put 107 for the invoice number. TJ 14. And I put under advance pay, I put 460.18. And here I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, so I knew I'd be coming back to it. I didn't do anything else with the other columns.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if I put that payment in there, it was going to remove money from the money they already owed me. So when I was at this point, I figured I'd just hold off
Okay.
because I didn't know if I should do that or not.
Okay.
At this point, I put 622.5 in sales. Is that not right?
6.22. What?
I mean, $622.50. The total. Oh, you know why? Never mind. I'm still thinking of the POs. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Well, we only received advance payment. We didn't fulfill the orders, so that's why I didn't put no amount under the sales.
Okay. Now, in this case, what does this look like?
It looks like they only owe us 38.62 cents.
Right. Is that true?
No.
Okay. So how do we fix this?
Do we put the total estimated due of $920.35?
Well, we haven't even issued the invoice yet. We you never know. They can call us and say, "Oh, cancel the order." So in this case, we can't charge them if we haven't submitted or completed our job. Okay, so for this one, I want you to put the 460.18 into the sales column. Okay, and I also want you to put it as a payment because they did pay us. This is that we didn't send them an invoice yet, but that was on their sales order receipt that they're gonna give us 50%. Okay. So with that, right, if we say this, right, that way it says that they don't owe us anything for this one. And then when we do issue that invoice, we can use the advance payment column. This one here is just showing us that on their sales order form that this is the amount that they owe us and that they paid, all right, with check number 884. And this way, now our account's balanced because he still owes us for the first invoice, number 103, and it's still showing that the account balance is still now $498, okay, instead of the other way. So that's how I use this table to make sure that when I'm looking at that, because at that point, right, if we did apply it like that, that just means that they owe us this amount of money, but that's not true. they have two separate invoices. This one isn't going against their other invoice. This isn't a payment that they just made in general. It is a payment that's going towards a specific invoice. All right, so in this case, we're going to utilize the sales column and we're going to utilize the payment column because this is going to be on the sales order form 107, not the invoice 107, sales order 107. Okay. All right. Now that we have this, what else do we need to do?
Well, we don't go to commissions because Albert didn't do this one.
Okay, in this context, even though Albert didn't do this one, he's still going to have to deliver to them anyway.
Okay.
You're right. They're not going to come to the store and pick it up themselves. So at the end of the day, even though Albert didn't submit the order, he's still responsible to deliver the sales. So we're still going to give him the money because he's still got to do the job anyway.
Okay.
So in this case, commissions, yes, we are going to recognize that we have Super A Market and it's for the total amount of $920.35.
Can you give me 1 second? Okay, I'm good.
Okay. All right, so then what happened next?
We have a couple purchase orders to recognize. The Atlas Coffee Importers,
Oop. Got it?
250 pounds of coffee, and the estimated amount is $372.50.
What are you under, the purchase order?
Yes.
Correct.
So after we do that one, we have the next one, which is to All Things Ceramics, 624. 170313, All Things Ceramic. Coffee mugs, and the estimated amount is, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, I'm just,
Oh, okay.
for some reason, I'm on 314.
The estimated
What do you
amount
mean
is
by 314?
I must have not, I must not have wrote one in, because I'm on the wrong line.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, I see what I did. I put all things ceramics on 311. I put it twice. I put it on 311 and 312. That's why it was off.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No worries. So we have coffee mugs for how much?
$250.
$250. All right, so we finally reached the end of the day.
Can you give me just a second on that one, please?
Yep.
It was a long Monday.
Okay, I'm good now. Thanks.
Okay. So, what do we have here?
Another day at the coffee shop. So, again, checking sells medium coffee, large coffee, medium supreme sells large supreme,
Oops.
ceramic mags.
Okay.
And sales tax payable, and then for notes, in-store sales. And again, yeah, cost of goods, regular goods.
Okay. All right. In this case, do we have any sales discount?
Nope.
No.
We're gonna charge full price now.
Yes, we are. The grand opening was over. So let's go ahead and
Make money.
make money. All right.
This way, Alan helped me out too. He's like, yeah, thanks, Alan, again.
All right. So what are my figures?
$2,636.49 for checking.
Okay.
$499.49 for sales medium coffee.
All right.
$544.18 sells large coffee. $627.48 sells medium supreme coffee. $694.51 sells. Sorry. $694.51 for sells large supreme coffee. For the ceramic mugs, $69.90. Sales tax payable, $293. And both sides should equal up to $2636.49.
$263649.
Yes. And from here, we're going to move on to our Oh, you gotta delete the notes. I just put in-store sales. I didn't know what to put anything else. I didn't want to put like regular first week without sales, so I just put in-store sales.
Good.
Now we go to our general ledger. General ledger. All right, come on. Come on. Okay. 624. Oh. 624 in-store sales. General Journal 14.
That's regular coffee, correct?
No,
Nope.
I'm checking first.
Yeah, we haven't updated our inventory at all. So right now we're doing
Okay, so
checking.
we're going straight down after the journal. Okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna debit our account, our General Journal 14, for a total of $2,636.49, which brings us to a plus of $892.98.
Good.
Now we're gonna scroll on down to sales. Oh no, revenues. Alan, I don't know how you do this. I did it ahead, and I'm trying to keep up with myself. All right. 624. We sold 251 cups. General Journal 14. Total sales of $499.48. Brings our running total to $2,286.51.
Hold on. 49 to make you 2286.51.
Yes.
Good.
Can you give me 1 second? Okay.
Now sells large regular coffee. Uh, 624. We sold 182 cups. General Journal 14. For the same amount
Two,
of 500.
284 cups.
Oh wait, 282. Oh, I mean 182. I'm sorry. 182. I just came back from a graduation and I'm still like so many people there. I haven't been out for about a year and it was still loud.
No worries. It's Tuesday. We're coming back. We're recovering from Memorial Day. So I'm treating today as if it's Monday.
Okay, good.
All right. So General Journal
14.
14.
The amount for $544.18, which brings our running total to $28.94.32.
Okay.
Now on to the Supreme stuff.
That was 28.94.32. Yeah.
Yes. Our Supreme cup medium coffee. We sold again. It was the 624. We sold 252 cups. General
Oop,
Journal.
the 252 cups. General Journal 14. Next.
$627.48, which brings our running total to $2,910.81. Now our sales of large Supreme Coffee, 624. We sold 199 cups. General Journal 14. Credit for 694 and 51 cents, which should bring our running total to $3,280.60. 55 cents.
51.
No, 55.
What?
Oh, yeah.
My journal
Oh,
says
I'm wrong.
69451.
One. Okay, yeah. Okay. It should. Our total still 3280.60.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the one below. I'm trying.
No worries.
I'm trying to hold the paper to my side of the Excel.
No worries.
Okay. Now we're gonna go back up to our ceramic mugs. Uh, okay. Let me fix this. 624.
Hmm.
We sold 10 mugs. General Journal 14 for $69.90, which our current credit runs at $895.47.
89547. Good.
Yes. And now on to our liabilities. Get Uncle Sam his cut. Uh, 624. Seeing this the first week or the first day after our grand opening, I just put in-store sales.
Okay.
Reference is General Journal 14 for 293 cents, which means we haven't sent a check off to Uncle Sam, so we have $821.19 for it.
Isn't I'm good.
Now, seeing you gave us information of what we use, I went. I know I got to go to the journal and do again, cost of goods, regular coffee, spring coffee, regular coffee. But I went straight into inventory
That's
after
fine. Hmm.
general journal it. All right. Okay. All right. So, general journal. 624.
Don't you want to update your inventory first?
That's where we're
That's
at.
that we're doing.
Oh, okay. I heard him say general journal. Oh,
No. Like I would put the notes in the general journal, but already copy and paste that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For the
Yeah.
cost of goods sold. So I kind of, since we copy and paste that on the Excel, skip step and then just go straight into inventory.
okay.
That's what I was, yeah. Um, thank God an accountant doesn't have to, or a bookkeeper doesn't have to have great communication skills. Do we? I'm not sure yet. Okay. Okay. 624.
Uh-huh.
We use 36 pounds and a quarter
Mm-hmm.
at $1.632.
Okay.
59.16.
Okay. Did you round this
Oh,
to
yes. Yeah. I rounded it up. Hold up. Let me round it. Hold on.
you don't need to round this one.
We don't.
We
This
we
is
leave
where
it
I did-
alone.
Yeah, this is where it always gets me. Okay. And we supposed to round. Okay. So my next numbers are going to be off, just because I know they will be.
Okay.
Okay. So if we take, if we only have in hand 172.5 minus the 32 and a quarter we use, we should end up with 136 and a quarter pounds left for quantity.
Okay.
And I got $222.31.
222. Yep.
I got 31. I got around I'm off by a penny.
Okay.
So that means my cost of goods is going to be off too, because I have 1.63163. Yeah, see, that's where I need to figure. That's where I'm off.
Okay. So you could type those numbers in on your quantity and your total cost. You could just type it in, and it should unsolve. It should resolve that.
Okay. Correct. Yes, it does.
Yes.
All right. So, okay. That 200 and hold on. Let me check my notes real fast. Seeing this one is the average method.
Mhm.
For some reason, I wrote down 222 and 31 cents to the side. I'm gonna have to check when we do our general ledger.
Okay.
Make sure the numbers match up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to fix that on my end. I'm moving on to Supreme Coffee.
Okay. Let me black this out real quick. Okay. Got you.
All right.
Supreme Coffee.
Yeah, I totally don't block it out just so I can watch it. I don't know how Alan quite does it, because I still got to see the numbers that were before for some reason.
That's fine. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I don't quite trust my math that great yet. All right. Supreme Coffee. 624. We use 38 pounds and a quarter at $1.84, which costs $70.38.
Where are you getting? Okay. Oh, you already multiplied it. Okay. Just give me 1 second. So we have 74, and we're okay. Good. And we're equal rounding this.
Make sure I'm right.
$70.38. Good.
Yes. Okay. And then which brings our quantity down. First in, first out. So we're going to use the first batch that we have, of course, to 46 and a half.
74.
So, oh yeah. 74 minus our 38 and a quarter brings us to 46 and a half pounds or quantity.
36.25.
Oh, we're, oh,
Because we started with a half, and you're subtracting a quarter.
quarter. Oh, you know what? I messed up somewhere. I have 46 and 75. Alan, take over. You're on the spot, man.
No, we should have a total for that batch of 36.25 at 1.84, which would be a total of 66.70.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. So what's next?
Back to the general journal. Here we can go ahead and plug our numbers in. 59.15 for the cost of goods sold to regular coffee. And 70.38 for Supreme Coffee.
All right, someone who has background noise, can you please mute your mic? All right, so we got 59.15, and we have 70.38.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I did hit that. Hold on, give me 1 second. Just exit out of this. All right, sorry about that. So we're gonna go to the Supreme Coffee for the 70.38.
Yes. And then we'll have to update the general ledger as well.
Update general ledger.
And of course, let's go in order with cost of goods sold. Regular coffee. We used 36.25 pounds. GJ14 for a debit of 59.15.
What is that one's under regular coffee, right?
Yes,
Cost of goods sold, regular coffee.
And that should be 587.43. I'll give her a moment to catch up.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, then we'll go to Supreme Coffee cost of goods sold. 624. And we used 38.25 pounds. GJ14. Debit for 70.38, which will bring the total to 616.80.
7038, 61680.
Yes. Once everyone's caught up, we'll go to regular coffee under assets.
So for this one, for the in-store use, we would do the inventory and then get our cost of goods and then put it on the cost of goods worksheet in the ledger, right?
Yes. Whatever you journalize in your journal, you're transferring it right into your ledger. So if you journalize that you have a cost of goods sold, that's exactly what you have to do when you update your ledger is you're copying it exactly here and you're getting a running balance. So the inventory worksheet that we just computed was because we used the items. We don't have them anymore. So essentially we kind of sold it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, assets. We're gonna go to regular coffee. All right.
Date will be 6/24. And use 36.25 pounds.
Use 36.25 pounds.
GJ14. This will be a credit for 59.15. Bringing the balance to 222.32.
So yes, exactly what we calculated in our inventory worksheet. So Felipe, if you need to fix it right here.
Oh
In-
no, yeah. I've been fixing. Yeah. I got the same 22. You know the running balance. So yes, I'm there.
So in this case, right, when we worked it out in our worksheet, right, we're dealing with numbers that are unrounded. Everything that we do in the journal, we're typing in our answers. So you're guaranteed that your numbers will be rounded in your ledger. So in this case, if I had to pick and choose which one would be the correct number, you would refer to this number here on your ledger, okay? Unless you typed in 16 instead of 15, then yes, you would get off numbers as well. But in this case, yes, you would trust your ledger more because it's rounded numbers that you're entering in here versus the inventory worksheet. You're dealing with unrounded numbers, and if you're not careful on where you're rounding, you get what I'm trying to say.
Oh yes.
Right.
It's easy to notice my mistakes after you point them out.
And that's what we're here for. We're here to learn from our mistakes. So in this case, you guys are doing so good so far. You're just only making here and there a couple of mistakes here and there, but that's okay.
And we need to do our Supreme Coffee update.
Supreme Coffee.
6/24. Used 38.25 pounds. GJ14. A credit for 70.38, which will bring that balance to 299.20.
Good. And then we're going to just check real quick if my inventory worksheet matches. $299.20. Yes, it does.
That one we should be finished with.
one more thing we didn't do.
Let's see. Let me see here.
Yeah, you got me on this one because
Oh,
Raider.
no, I know what wasn't done yet. The deposit wasn't done.
Yes, we didn't deposit our money because our checking account needs it.
Oh,
So,
I got this. So we want to go to our deposit sheet.
mm-hmm.
The amount we're going to put in is the 2636.49. We'll put the date 6/24, and then what I did is I did an equal sum of those three numbers to get an amount of 3196.21.
Good. So that whole entire day, we inserted 2 checks, and we also inserted our cash to reflect that we added or deposited $3,196.21 to our bank. Yet we're still, well, we are in the positives, but how long will we stay in the positives? All right.
Can I have 1 second on the deposit?
One more second on the. Okay, let me go back. There you go.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, I think. Let's see. Uh,
I squeezed it. Can you squeeze it in there or no?
what do you
There's
mean
enough room.
squeeze?
There's
Oh,
enough
in the
room.
journal?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. There's enough room.
Okay.
So we have time. Let's just see how the first one goes, and then we'll see if we have time for the second one. But if not, we'll call it off on the second one. So what happened on the 25th of June?
All right. I'll take it. Infinite. Alan, me, you, rock, paper, scissors.
No, you go for it, and I'll bail you out.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's what I love to hear.
Hey.
Hey, if Plan A doesn't work, you know what Plan B is. If you screw up Plan A, go with Plan B. Okay, and then that's Plan C. Okay, 625. We went ahead and we paid the Hustling Brothers. We paid the bros for the invoice number 351 for our brewer and grinder.
Okay.
So we owe them some money, and we got down and we're like, hey, we gotta pay the people that made us make some money or helping us make some money.
Okay. So
I went accounts payable, check. Our notes are we paid the Holling brothers.
where do we find that?
Oh, again, first we'll go to our subsidiary ledger and
Okay.
to our vendors.
Vendors.
Okay, make sure I'm following along. So so this is let me sure I'm on the right line. So we're paying on our discount dates.
Okay.
So we are like right there on the cusp where we're like, what are we gonna do? Well, we need this discount. Um, Not minding our checking. We know what's in our checking, only 800 and some bucks. But we want this discount, so we're gonna pay this.
All right.
That's just the way I looked at it. Never mind, playing the scenario in my mind. So 25th, uh, I already when I made my notes on that I paid them, but I'm paying them on the date that I get that 1% discount.
Okay.
Um, Alan, you might have to bail me out. I think my discount amount. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys what I have on my end, and then when we journalize it, if there's something wrong, please correct me.
Okay.
Because I know that's what we're paying. So 25th, 625.
Okay.
My notes is going to be for the coffee and uh, brewer and grinder. My invoice number is going to be 351. I know I'm a journal license in General Journal 14. My terms, I don't write any terms down because I'm reflecting the invoice previously. Um, I know my due dates today. Uh, no, no. Let me see. Yes. Um, I know already prepaid the amount of $1,171.87.
Okay.
Um, and this is where I know my voice amount is for $3,806. If I pay today, I get a discount of $380.06.
Okay.
So my payment I was going to make was for 2,253 cent. Sorry, $2,253.53.
May I step in, please?
Okay.
Please.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Here's the first thing I did. I looked over the account, and the first thing I did was the amount I owe them is $2,634.15. So I put that under my debit, under my accounts payable, just so I wouldn't forget about it.
Okay.
Now I took my terms, and I'll finish filling out the line later. But I took my terms. The 1% off of the 2634.15, which I times it, and that gives me an amount of 2634. Now what I did here is I divided that by 2 because I need to divide that between the grinder, and also I need to divide it with the brewer.
No, but we already paid for that. When she said we got inventory in, it's already ours. We just owe them money.
Great, we owe them money, but we're dealing with an asset.
Good.
So,
But go ahead.
okay, okay. Do you want me to finish the subsidiary ledger, or would you like me to go back to the general journal just to put the accounts in so that I know what I'm doing on the general journal first?
Whatever you want to do first.
Let's
So
go
if you
general journal.
okay, general journal. Let's lay our foundation and solve
Right.
it from there.
Yeah, because I'm getting confused. with
Great,
that.
and
Alright,
this
go
is gonna
ahead.
confuse people.
Okay.
So I start with accounts payable for my debit. Then next will be checking. And then I put the coffee brewer and coffee grinder.
Okay, so checking.
Mhm.
Coffee brewer.
But this is where I was kind of confused because when we paid off the other one on our assets, it's already paid off. It's not shown as we owe anything on them. We just owe the accounts payable.
We owe the accounts payable to Haley's Brothers for.
Yeah, but our
for-
coffee
wait a
brewer and
minute.
stuff, it's already been paid off.
No, they haven't.
Oh, then I messed up somewhere.
We just recorded that we have the asset. But we didn't record this right here is us paying it off right now.
Okay.
Okay. Hence the check that we owe to Haley Bros. Because when we journalized it first, we acquired the asset. However, our decision was, are we going to pay it now or are we going to pay it later? And we chose later. So now, fast forward, we are now paying it off now. Okay?
So my accounts payable amount will be, oh, let me give you I'm sorry. The checking is 10,100. Coffee brewer is 15,010. And the coffee grinder is 15,020. Under accounts payable, I put the total 2,634.15.
264.15. 2,634.15.
Yes.
Okay.
Now this is where I went back to my subsidiary ledger and did my math.
Okay.
So let me start at the very beginning. My date is 6/25.
Okay.
My notes is payment on invoice number 351. 1%.
Okay.
And I put 1% discount. And then I put the check number. Oh, we gotta go back to the check registry. I'm so sorry. I jumped ahead one.
Well, I mean, we don't even know what the amount is.
Oh, okay, that's right.
But that's okay. I'll leave it there and we'll edit it as we go. So there you go, okay?
So let's see. Under my terms, I did put the 115 net 30, 1% 15 net 30
Okay.
with my, and I know from that my discount date's June 25th today.
Okay.
So under the discount, I took the 2634.15 times 1%, and I got 2634. And then I put my payment of 2607.81, which shows me now a balance of 0.
How much did you say you made a payment for?
Let me look here. Yeah, 2607.81 because
2607.81, right?
yes, should give you a 0 balance. Now off to the side, I took the 2634 and divided it by 2 to give me my amounts of 13.17 because I'm splitting the discount between the coffee brewer and coffee grinder.
Okay. That was your thought process, that's it?
Yes.
Wrong.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
That's not I see. That's where I ended up with. Now that I kind of see that are we splitting the cost, or are we going the discount of the total invoice price? Because I know it says I owe them $3,806.
Okay.
And I'm stressing that I've got coffee brewing, and I got to make sure I get that discount. My discount's going to be of $380.60. How do I journalize this? Like this is where I'm kind of stuck too. I'm glad he went through his scenario because I'm like, I love this. Maybe I was wrong, but now that the coffee grinder was $38.
Okay. So you think it's $38?
No, I think it's $380.60. We're talking about.
It's
We're getting
1%, not 10%.
Oh, that's where I did my math wrong. So I was stressing over 1%, man. All right, I'm sorry. I messed up. I thought it was 10%. Yeah, now my math won't change this.
So you did the 263.34 times the 1%.
Okay, so no, 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 no. But Felipe is on the right track. We are taking it from the full invoice amount. Okay? But let's pull up that invoice, or let's take a look where we actually place that information, because in this case, you're not going to split it even half and half, because when we're looking at a discount, right, you're looking at how much each item was costing for. So excuse me. So when did we acquire this bill, or when did we actually receive the bill?
10?
On June 10, right? So let's pull up that invoice real quick. Okay, so June 10 is when we actually receive the items. So let's go ahead and pull that receipt up.
So the brewer was 22.66 and the grinder was 12.49.95.
Okay, perfect. Now, can you split the discount in half, or do you need to prorate it?
I would think you would split it in half.
Okay. One asset costs $2,200 and the other asset costs $1,900.
I would take the higher one.
Okay, no.
Like
One
put
has
something
it 22.66 and one is 12.49.
Okay. So if you split it even, half and half, right? The discount.
Right?
Why would you split them in half? Then you're losing out on a lot on one end and the other on the other. Okay, so when I say prorate, meaning it's a percentage, you're going to discount each one item as is. So in this case, we need to calculate 1% for the actual coffee brewer and 1% on the actual coffee grinder itself. So in this case, here it is. So right here, here's my receipt. So I bought one coffee brewer. If I'm taking 1% discount, that means you're going to go based off of the total amount each item is for. So in this case, if you want to put it on the side, you could say, well, what is 1%?
22.66.
Okay. So I'm going to go to my ledger, because my ledger tells me a lot of things as well. And plus, I can calculate right then and there. So let's see, ledger. If I go to my assets under coffee brewer, okay, here we are. We have two coffee brewers. So on the side here, right, I'm going to note that my coffee brewer, right, was for $2,266, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to include tax, because this is a discount off of the item itself. You don't take tax off of that sales tax, and you don't take tax off of shipping, whatever it is, right? You're taking the 2266 and you're multiplying it by 1%. So here, 2266, right? And I'm going to multiply that by 1%. And what do I get?
22.66.
$22.66. Okay. Then let's take a look at our grinder, right? How much did we purchase the grinder for?
12.49.95.
$12.49.95. Same thing here. We're going to take 1% of that.
12.4995.
Okay, so in this case, it'd be $12.50. We're going to round up because it's 49. So $12.50. So now in your subsidiary ledger, that's where you're going to enter those numbers in. 2266 plus 1250. So your discount is going to be,
We would add those two numbers?
yes, because that's 1% for the coffee grinder and 1% for the coffee brewer. Is going to be your total discount.
35.16.
So 2266 plus 1250, which is 3216.
$35.16.
Okay, $35.16. Good. Right? Because we can't include tax and we can't include whatever extra things that we had for that bill. But in this case, we only tax. So you would have to subtract out the tax and go from there. Which in this case, you're better off by just going to the original invoice. Okay? So here, we're going to be discounting for $35.16. All right? Because we're looking at the original invoice, because the prepayment doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you still paid for the full $3,806. However, because you received the discount, you're paying significantly less, right? But you already paid half of it or a third of it prior. All right? But at the end of the day, you're still paying $3,000. So in this case here, we're recognizing this is my discount because I paid within the discount period. All right? And I'm looking at the original bill that I was billed for, and taking the actual original amount that I purchased each item for. So in this case, $22.66 and $12.49.95. So in this case, there we have it. $35.16 is my discount. Therefore, my check amount is going to be for the grand total of $2,598.99. Which, if I plug it in here, right, in its appropriate columns, therefore, I have $0 I owe Haley Bros. Okay? So there, we've already calculated what our discount was, right, for each item. And we know how much we're going to be writing our check out for. So $25.98.99 is our check. Oop. And we know $22.66 is going to go to our coffee brewer. And our coffee grinder was the $12.50. So if you add these up, this should equal the amount that you owe for the bill. Which gives you the $26.34.15, which is what you owe on the bill. Right? $26.34.15. Right? And that's how we deal with a discount for this kind of item. You have to look at the original purchase price, not what the bill is now. You're looking at the original purchase price. Okay? All right. So we wrote a check. So where do we need to go first?
Accounts payable.
Well, we got to go to the check register first. Okay, so it is now June 25th. We wrote the check out for
Haley Bros.
$26.34.15.
that's what we owe.
Oh, no, never mind.
$25.98.99.
20 good. And this goes to Haley Bros. All right, that should be up here. I don't know why I didn't recognize it. Oh well. Hit the wrong one once again. All right, here we are, Haley Bros. There we go. Okay, so here we got check number 1525. So there you go. Make your note here. Okay. Make sure that you're saying that I received a 1% discount. Okay. In that, et cetera, et cetera. So, what do we need to do? We have a few missing spots here, so where do you want to go first?
Okay. Sorry, my mic was off. I was talking to myself.
No worries.
I said I will leave that alone because I can see above our terms we kind of met. We know the due date or the term discount date. Um, I will leave that all alone.
Okay.
And then
What
is
I'm
that correct?
okay, so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add this in because we're already done with the subsidiary ledger. All you have to do is
Yeah.
just add in the check number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I do like this. This is kind of blew my mind. I'm like, oh man, I'm thinking of it all wrong.
No worries.
All right. Uh, then I will go back now because I gotta figure out where I'm doing. So I'll go back to my journal ledger, and again, before I go to my journal before I go to my journal ledger, to figure out where I gotta do first. So I'm gonna go accounts payable, liabilities, uh, uh 25 of 625,
Mhm.
invoice number 351.
Where are we at right now under accounts payable?
In the
Is
ledger, yes. On accounts payable, yes.
Okay,
uh, and then general journal 14.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I make a payment check number 1525, just to make it clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't do that at all. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. General journal 14. I'm going to debit the account for 2634.15. Now I'm going to go back to general ledger assets. Go to my
Okay.
checking.
Mhm.
And my checkings all the way up top. So this was 625.
Mhm.
Check 1525. Uh, general ledger 14. We wrote the check out because we know we had to get that 1% discount for
Mhm.
$2,634.15.
Okay. Remember, we received a discount, so we're gonna pay less than what we owe.
What did I mess up? Oh,
25,
okay, right.
98, 99.
Okay. And it brings our running total to $1,706.01.
Uh,
Correct? Everybody, same page?
That's not what I have.
Yeah, I got 170601.
I got 171183. Let me see here. 62, 60, 18, 26, 36, 49. What is that doing in there? I got something messed up here. No, I don't. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I did.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I changed my numbers and I had that whited out, so that's why I saw the wrong amount.
Oh, okay. All right. Got you. Okay. So 170601.
And I think we'll go down our coffee brewer because this was a teaching moment for you and a learning moment for me.
Okay, so all right, coffee brewer. Oh, not there yet. Coffee brewer.
Okay. So it's going to be 25, 625, 25 of Julio.
Excuse me.
For our item,
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Sorry about that.
uh, I know it's going to be our coffee brewers, the second one. Do we just put coffee brewer number 2?
You could do that. You could even write what I would have
Uh,
put was 1% discount on coffee brewer number 2.
I'm putting that down because you told me to.
All right, you guys are still able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
General Journal 14. And for a credit of $22.66.
So General Journal
Okay.
14. Credit for 2266. Okay.
And then if we do our up, up, left, right, got a credit for $22.66.
Wait, what?
What? Hold up. Oh, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Hold up. Equal your debit plus your debit minus your credit, $4,505.29.
Good.
Okay, yeah.
So on the side, when we do depreciation, you're gonna have to depreciate both assets because you'll figure out why. So on the side right here, I'm gonna make a note that my coffee brewer number 2 is now worth $2,605.29. Okay.
Oh, so we take the original cost minus the discount and equal that, or
Well, I mean, just so because we have 2 coffee brewers, right? The first one we know is already 1900. That's straightforward. The what I'm trying to do is on the side, I'm making myself know that my coffee brewer number 2 no longer is 26, 27, 95 anymore. It is now 2605 because we had the discount on the second brewer.
All right.
Okay, just a little side note there.
And now we're going to move on down to the grinder. Uh, 625. And 1% discount.
Mm-hmm.
And well, that's the only grinder we have. So yeah, 1% discount.
Mm-hmm.
General Journal 14. And our credit was for $12.50. So debit
Oops.
plus our debit minus our credit equals 41, 45, and 57 cents.
Right. Good. All right. And we already did our subsidiary ledger. All right. Inventory is not going to be affected. So we're going to stop here for today because it is very close to 5. So, all right. So good job, guys. Any questions in regards to this specific transaction?
Yes, a lot of questions, but I'm glad you answered them.